Dah kah? Dah kah? Boleh dengar suara saya tak?
Kurang tadi.
Dengar suara saya tak?
Sekarang dengar.
Sekejap. Boleh dengar suara saya tak?
Kurang. Sekarang dengar.
Okey, saya tengok, saya nak tengok daripada siapa pada tiga ni? Okey, yang Hasha ingat, the importance of family, love and friendship. Farah ingat love family and friends, passion of a teenagers. Okey. Okey, kita tengok Macam ni nak tengok. Okey. See here. Definition of theme. Okay, is a main idea of or an underlying meaning of a literary work which may be stated directly or indirectly. Secara langsung ataupun tak langsung. Kita boleh nampak tema dia, okay? Ataupun kita mungkin nampak boleh agak-agak, oh, tema apa. Okay, so let's see here. Now, your task is you need to think and give the theme based on the passage given. Kejap lagi saya akan bagi passage dia. Tu kamu fikirkan. Apa agaknya tema dia? Okay. Sebelum tu, tengok ni Main theme. After America goes, tengok sini After America goes to war against the Germans, a majority of the community in Turtle Lake are unable to accept the Shermans living in the neighborhood. This is because the Shermans originally come from Germany and the residents believe that their loyalty still lies with Germans. Okay, what do you think the tema ni? Apa tema agak-agak ni?
Patriotism.
Pandai. Okay, tengok sini Saya bagi yang first contoh. Thus, despite the fact that Johan and Frida Skimmer have been living in America for many years, both their children are born in America. They are harassed and ostracized by the community. Maksudnya dipulaukan, okay? Ada juga yang dicemooh, okay? Their tavern is vandalized, okay? Telah dirosakkan by the locals, and Hannah, their daughter, is bullied and ridiculed in school. Teruk maksudnya kena peli, kena pulau, kena baling kertas lah, macam-macam lah. Agak-agaknya ke semua 1, 2, 3 ni bercakap pasal apa?
Pasal pertahankan negara tapi salah caranya.
Pertahankan, okey, pertahankan negara tapi salah maksudnya terlalu terlalu kekitaan kan?
Resis.
Resis. Okey, rasa macam inilah yang berlaku macam kita lah. Orang luar datang, kita pandang serong kan daripada kepala sampai ke ujung rambut kan. Kadang-kadang orang tu manusia yang baik sangat tapi kita macam kita dah cop kan. Okey. Tengok ini, saya nak kamu tengok dekat, ini namanya Prejudice and Discrimination. Ada dalam novel ni. Okey, nampak yang saya ni community, yang mana yang mengatakan ini, Prejudice and Discrimination. Community in Turtle Lake are unable to accept the Shermans living in the neighborhood. Lagi, the residents believe that their loyalty still lies with the Germans. They are harassed and ostracized by the community, is bullied and ridiculed in school. Who? Hannah. Ini poin-poin yang kamu boleh ambil bukti mengatakan prejudice and discrimination. Boleh. Saya nak kamu dalam buku kamu kamu slide to prejudice and discrimination. Bawah tu kamu ataupun dekat kotak tu buat mind mapping Community totally unable. Faham tak? Buat apa ni? Buat mind mapping. So tak payah kamu nak buang masa nanti lepas kelas nak revision balik lah, buat mind mapping lah. Hasha faham tak? Faham Buat kotak dekat tengah-tengah, lepas tu buat mind mapping. Ini bukti dia. Ini kita panggil textual evidence, bukti. Mengatakan ini falls under prejudice and discrimination. Okey, silakan.
Lepas tu nanti kena macam huraikan sendiri lah yang pasal community interpretation.
Sebab kalau kamu salin aja yang after America goes to war, saya takut kamu tak boleh ingat. Yang penting gist dia kamu pegang. Faham tak?
Faham.
Okay? Tahu kan satu salin yang hitam je kan?
Tahu.
Tak ada lagu lah kan? Tak suara lagu kan? Best start sikit.
Terus Sakinah nyanyi.
Saya kena nyanyi. Ada.
Dah.
Okay. Asya dah? Okay. Saya snap sikit tengok mind mapping macam mana dia buatnya. Mind mapping ke apa?
Salin.
Tak buat mind mapping ke?
Nanti
Jangan buang masa. Oh, nyamuk pula. Jangan buang masa. Terus buat mind mapping je. Kan? So nanti dekat nak exam nanti boleh tengok balik. Oh, dia notes untuk tema bagi prejudice and discrimination. Direct je buat mind mapping. Jimat masa. Okay, dah Seterusnya, tengok ni As a country goes to war, the spirit of patriotism runs high and the people demonstrate their loyalty, menunjukkan loyalty to the country in many ways. Satu. Many young men volunteer to serve the country, including Mr. Kilmer, Arthur Schimmer, and Gus Knights. Okay. Those who do not go to war show their support by rationing their meals, sedekah makanan, buying liberty bonds, and organizing programs to help the war efforts. Okay? Agak-agak ni apa?
kerjasama.
Dia, kerjasama. Sure.
Spirit.
Spirit. Okay, lagi?
Kebajikan.
Kebajikan. Lagi?
Loyalty of negara.
Loyalty of negara panggil apa
Patriotism.
Tu.
Okay, ni dia. The people demonstrate their loyalty to the country in many ways. Young men volunteer. For example, young men volunteer to serve the country. For those who cannot go to war, they show their support by rationing their meals, okay, bagikan makanan dewa, buying liberty bonds and organising programs. So ini lebih kepada patriotism. So tengah-tengah tu patriotism, buat lagi dia punya mind mapping Wah, ada nyamuk lah. Saya spray. Kada. Saya tengok bateri saya penuh sikit, saya nak pindah tempat. Boleh? Patriotism. Dah kah?
Lagi sikit.
So, of course you can't remember all the words yang saya bagi ni. Yang hitam tu dah cukup dah. Okay. Okay. So sebab you nanti dalam bahagian dekat apa tu, you punya bahagian novel tu, you kena buat essay bukan buat point. Okay. The story is set during World War I and the effects of war are portrayed significantly in the novel. One of the major effects is the loss of life. Many people die during the war and many children have to grow up without parents. Okay, furthermore, war brings destruction to not only building and property, maksudnya kerosakan tu bukan kat building dengan property maksudnya harta benda, but also nature dan persekitaran juga As reported by Mr. Kilmer of his letter, one of his letter, the landscape of France looks like blackened deserts, okay? Maksudnya macam padang pasir lah macam tu, macam padang jarak padang tu kukuh lah lebih macam tu. And there are vast area without any tree standing. Tak ada, kawasan yang luas macam tanah pokok dah. Okay, ini cakap pasal apa? Tema yang mana?
Effect.
Effect? Tak ingat.
Wow.
Kalau saya the effects of war, the loss of life, apa? Nampak The effect of war is like, the loss of life, people die during the war, many children have to grow up without parents, war brings destruction not only building and property but also nature. Okay, yang lain semua tu dia bagi elaboration. Ini bercakap pasal the effects of war. Tadi saya pegang tadi Farah yang cakap Habiskan Farah, the effects of war. Okay, salin. Tengah-tengah, lepas tu buat lagi. Mind mapping. Jadi kita tengok macam mana kita nak jawab soalan yang dibagi. So hari ni kita akan habis pukul 12:30 malam. Ada. Tak apalah, cuti kan. Sudah? Okey, dah. Hasha okey tak tu? Hasha sini ambil tu.
Okey je.
Alhamdulillah. Dah. Okay, next. Turtle Lake is a small conservative town whose residents mainly consist of farmers. As such, the people have set ideas on what is considered acceptable behavior. Maksudnya satu culture atau satu behavior yang diterima oleh puak di situ ya. Okay, for example, boys are expected to participate in hunting and sport. Jadi dia punya culture kat sana. Therefore, when Richard admits that he does not like hunting, his father is disappointed. Kan? Richard kan tak nak kan? Okay, dia tak nak tembak rusa tu kan? His brother Gus is also upset that he shows no interest in sports. Dia ni behave sangat ular buku lah orang kata Okay, next. Richard also confesses that he likes writing poetry, which many which many boys believe is not manly, tak gagah lah kan kalau tulis novel atau apa, tulis puisi ni perempuan boleh lah bagi dia orang As such, both his father and brother tell him to keep it a secret. So ini cakap pasal apa? Tema dia apa?
Soft-hearted.
Soft-hearted. Okay. Farah, what do you think?
Good behavior.
Good behavior, Hasha. Thank you, Farah. Hasha, what do you think?
Tak sure, tak tahu.
Okay. Tengok sini ya. Sekarang saya dah gelapkan. Have set ideas on what is considered acceptable behavior. Boys are expected, for example, boys are expected to participate in hunting and sports. And many boys believe it's not manly if, let's say, they're involved in poetry. So, this is more into peer pressure. Kawan-kawan seperjuangan dengan Richard pergi apa tu? Pergi berperang pergi buat sport, tapi dia tak, dia lain daripada lain. Okey, silakan. Okey kah? Boleh? Now, the first is between Richard and Mr. Kimmer, who, despite never having met, become a source of support, encouragement, and inspiration for one another. Okay. In school, Richard and Hannah form a bond friendship. Since the incident where the Shimmer's tavern is vandalized and Richard defends Hannah, okay, they have been loyal and supportive to each other. What do you think?
Friendship.
Friendship. Thank you, Sakina. Farah, what do you think?
Sama, good friend.
Good friend. Okay, Hasha?
Sama friend.
Okay. Yes, friendship. Okay, become a source of support, encouragement, and inspiration for one. Form a bond friendship. Okay, loyal and supportive to each other. So you all bertiga lah, kan? Friendship. Friendship forever. Boleh ada backup dancer kat belakang tu, belakang Sakina. Sudah? Okay. Richard has somewhat strained relationship with his father. Mr. Knight is a hardworking bukan framer tu, farmer. Sekejap, saya betulkan. Okay, salah pula. Okay, this is farmer, typo. Okay, farmer who is also a man of very few words. Susah nak cakap Richard feels that he is unable to talk to his father as they do not have much in common. Mereka tak banyak persamaan okay, so except for their love of farming. Tapi dua-dua suka farming, okay. Gus like to tease, mengejek atau mengusik Richard and make fun of him, but he still look out for his little brother and give him advice when necessary. Itu Gus. Okay, Angie is almost like a motherly figure to Richard. She often gives him advice. What do you think?
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Habis dengan bapak apa brotherhood ke?
Family. Love and family.
Okay, alright. So ini dia punya keyword. So it goes into family relationships. Dia dengan father dia, dengan kakak dia, dengan juga abang dia. Okay. So feels that he is unable to talk to his father as they do not have much in common except for love for farming. Ada juga So brother dia selalu bagi advice when necessary. Same goes to the sister. Okay. Sudah? Mind mapping tau. Okay dah? Richard, for example, does not get encouragement, tak dapat sokongan from his family to pursue his passion in poetry, yet he continues to write poetry in secret. Cara sembunyi-sembunyi. Okay. The Shermans have to face a hatred and discontent of the community, but continue to live in totally instead of moving away. Diorang tak pindah pun. Diorang stay kat situ. So ini apa? Seorang teruskan juga passion dia secara sembunyi-sembunyi atau lagi tu stay dekat tempat tu walaupun macam-macam kecaman yang diorang terima.
Berpendirian tetap.
Apa sayang?
Berpendirian. Pendirian tetap.
Yelah, English apa?
Passion.
Passion. Passion ke passion?
Passion.
Okay, yang ni lebih kepada perseverance.
Apa tu?
Kesungguhan lah. Ketabahan. Kan, tak mudah give up. Okay dah? Ni pendek je. Okay. Seterusnya, Mr. Knight insists that Gus finish his high school before making plans to pursue other things in his life. As a result, Gus indeed graduated from high school before enlisting in the army. Then, however, while Mr. Knight seems to acknowledge the importance of education, he does not set it as a priority for NG, who quit school in 8th grade. Sebab kan mak dia pass away kan, so dia take over ingat tak? Kerja mak-maknya. So, this suggests that during this time, the people believe that it's important for boys to get good education but less for girls. Ini point-point dia. What do you think? Ni bukan racist
Pasal education kot.
Pasal education, okay. Lagi? Sakinah, Hasha?
Kebijaksanaan.
Kebijaksanaan, wisdom. Okay. Asha? Macam bunyi air masak tu. Asha? Okay, tengok ni. Education. Pentingnya education. Okay. Yang ni macam ni, point dia kat sini je. Yang dalam tu education. Tak highlight tadi. Nak highlight kat sini. So novel, dalam novel ni dia kata so that's why it become your novel this year. I mean, been chosen to be a novel, a good novel to be read. Okay. So teacher kata dengan you all. Okay. Ni dia.
Ya. Oh ni barang masuk aku. Keluar je.
Boleh? Okay. Boleh? Okay. Now, okay, dah nampak kan? Okay, kamu dah ada, kenapa saya suruh buat tu? Kejap lagi kita akan jawab soalan macam ni. Okay, alright. Okay. Tapi sekarang kita berhenti rehat dulu. Kita dah sejam dah sebenarnya. Dah sejam lebih sikit dah, tak perasan pun. Okay. Kita rehat dulu. Sebab kita mula lambat tadi tahu. Kita mula pukul 8.45 tadi. So kita akan habis paling cepat pun 10.45. Tapi kalau kamu rehat lama sangat, kita akan habis lambat sikit. So kita jumpa balik pukul 10.05 boleh? 10.05 Okay. Rehat dulu.